Me too. Start recording now. Maybe we can do this. Maybe we can post these as well online. I don't think we'll be able to finish it today, but okay. I have already gotten through that. Let's see if this is anything new. Yep. Okay, so these are completely new rooms. So I started with the left last time. Let's start with the right this time. New day, new rooms. Closets, 2 items. Nook, we're gonna get a thing. Closet room, already access to a breaker box. Let's do that. Let's get into our breaker box immediately. Since we don't have a security thing, I'm going to turn off the keycard system. I'm also going to just turn these on automatically. How did I do this? And there we go. And we're going to turn power in the garage. And that's it. We're going to head out now. So we've already gotten access into the utility room. I don't think there's anything else for us here. Right? Nope. That's it. So let's move on to the... Let's go forward. Move forward. We get access to the hallway, which would be pretty nice. I don't want to do chapel. I don't want to lose up one. So we're going to do hallway so that we go to the right side, especially since the utility room locked us out from continuing on moving with right. Let's see what this is. Hallway. Doors in West Wing are likely to be locked. Now, we don't know if this time the red doors are going to locking us. Ooh, the den is nice, but we can't go down towards the utility closet. Unfortunately, while I don't want to use the chapel, I think I do want to do the chapel so that I can continue moving forward towards the east side. Fortunately, we don't have any coins anyways, so not like they're going to stop me from going, hey. I wonder if that's all the coins from like yesterday. Let's open this door and then we'll... Oh, security, but we don't have it. We can't get it because we don't have that. Don't really want to go to the laboratory. Let's just do this. We are going to gain some steps. We are going to lose a coin, but you know what? I think gaining a couple of steps would be worth it. Let's see. Is it the same? Yep, it is the same as last time, so we don't have to open up this particular room for new items or anything. Yes, it does use up one, but let's see if we can get a good one here. We don't have any gems, so we can't get the commissary. We can get pantry, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do closet. We're gonna go for like a run for like a lot of stuff here. So, ooh, we got a sleep mask, which by the way, perfect item to go sleeping with if you're comfortable enough having something on your face. Helps me so much to sleep in. First time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Wow, that's crazy. First time you enter with a sleep mask. So we've already entered this, the room earlier, so that won't really be helpful in this case. But for future rooms, that sounds... Yeah, we're going to use up another coin. I think that was pretty worth it. We did use up this room here, and this room is going to be a little hard to get into unless we can wrap around here. But we're going to keep moving on this way. I'm actually going to return back down and see if we can get anything for the entrance hall over here. And we're back at 50 steps, and we've got a couple items. Ooh, storeroom sounds perfect, but I also want to access the parlor for another puzzle piece. But I think we'll go to the storeroom for items. Let's go in here. Storeroom, we have a coin. We have a key. We have a gem. I believe that was it. Yep, coin, key, and gem. So now we're going to go continue on moving forward. This is kind of risky because now we're leaving it all up to the hallway to give us something. And your package has arrived, but unfortunately, if we do that, then we won't have access to anywhere else. So we're unfortunately going to have to use spare room, and hopefully we can get package somewhere else. Nothing else in the spare room. Come on, give us a 2-door passage. Okay, no, you know what? Let's do den. While I love the idea of having 4 ways to go with the passageway, I don't want to use 2 gems right away for that. We're going to use the den, and hopefully we can get another way up north from this direction. So we've been to the den before. Ooh, there is the trunk is locked. Ooh, I don't want to use my key just yet. Let's get this. That is 1 gem. Okay, so we have 2 doors here. We're gonna go to the west side. West side security room is gonna be a-okay by me. We're gonna be able to use the We're going to use one of our gems to get into this security room. Let's take a look to see what's here. Oh yeah, no, that's why. Right, we turned off all the power, so let's go into the key card system. What we want to do is change the locked mode to unlocked, so that way we can go into we're also going to set security mode to high, so that way more doors are unlocked, hopefully. Friends of security man, let's see if we have any of that. There is one trunk for us to access. We can't log into the network because we don't know what the password is, so we're just gonna call it done for here. Yep. Let me log out. You. See if there's any new notes. Blue memos are true, red memos are lies. Okay, so I guess that's just always the case. Antechamber is unlocked. Security. Okay. Let's see. We can go down south, so let's take a route here. Pantry get ooh, whenever you draft the bedroom, game 5. That sounds really nice, actually. I think I'll do that. We'll get more steps this. It is going to use a gem of ours, but hey, you know, and we have the sleeping mask. That means we're going to get even more sleep. We're going to get even more sleep. There we go. Sleeping mask just adds 5 more right there. We're going to be able to walk around a lot as long as we continue making more rooms. So let's make sure the red prince. Make sure we keep making more rooms so we can walk around. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the whites of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He could not, oh wait. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down. He was ever outside when the clouds. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath in the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we had said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toe to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. Oh, I got goosebumps reading that. Wow, a story about you, if it needs to be, about a red prince and his book. Red book, just red. Ooh, that's like really trippy because you're the blue prince. You're not the red. Hey, we got a banana. You're the blue prince. Wait, banana's 3 steps. Okay, so one banana is 3 steps. So 5 bananas is 5 times 3 is 15 steps. So if 5 banana, which is 15 plus 5 oranges is 40 steps. 40 minus 15 is 25 steps. So 5 oranges is 25 steps, which means an orange is equal to 5 steps. Wow. All right, so an apple is 2 steps. A banana is 3 steps. And an orange is 5 steps. So that's how you can have 50 steps using 5 apples, 5 bananas, and 5 oranges. Wow. Math. Man, this game is so much learning. Look at that dragon. That's such a cool looking dragon. Okay, so I think we got everything we needed in this nursery area. I'm pretty excited because as long as we continue making rooms, we'll be able to keep walking. We have a lot of steps left over, so let's see where this one leads us to. Oh, the West Wing. I think I'm going to use the wow, launder currency. I wonder if that means you can like hide the currency for the next or something. But anyways, I think I want to do West Wing so that we have access to more room. We're going to go into this one, and we're going to go take a left or south, so that way we can. This is the note that the room is closed off. We're going to go south so that we can get to places that are locked. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Wow, secret passage. That's really cool. But I don't really want to use a gem just now. Corridor is always left unlocked. I think we're going to do parlor. No, parlor doesn't quite give you access to the other room, so let's do corridor. At least we know that this is we've been through corridor before. No items here. This is unlocked. Let's see. Bedrooms. Whenever you enter this room, you gain 2 steps. Oh, hey, the mail room. Let's do the mail room. While bedroom will give us access to 1 more room. I really want to see what the mail room is. So let's go in here. Package has been delivered. Let's see what it is. Packing slip. The Cinca Company. Act date is this. Buy that. Buy that. We got a brass compass and 2 gems. Wow. Nice. Oh. Compass. Navigational compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Ooh, that is cool. Okay, so our job with that, I don't know what this does. But, I mean, we got it, so. With that being said, we should try and make our way north as much as possible, especially with that new item here. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go over to the West Wing Hall. We're going to open this door, and hopefully there's no key use. Oh, I don't know if I needed to use a key here, this den, but we're just going to use a key now. Unlocked. Yeah. And, I don't know how that's supposed to help us, but because none of those point to north. We're going to choose Nook because while I would love to have another star, I don't know what stars are for. Wait, no, but we have the, I think observatories. Oh, every time we get an observatory, we get more stars, I think is what it is. And more stars mean more things. But I'm going to choose Nook because I want the opportunity to get keys. Oink. We use the key, we get a key. Oh, hey, we got a magnifying glass. A wood and brass magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Which is perfect. We're going to take a couple steps back, which is fine because we have so many footsteps with us right now. We're going to head back to the mailroom because there was a document that had little scratches at the bottom with something. I couldn't tell what it was exactly. So let's go take another look here. Right here, we're going to use the magnifying glass. Okay, did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Okay, and it says, please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravain, the sender, as he no longer employed our staff. So I guess Denny Ravain was suspected of stealing the Baron's mail. Nope, that's all the same mail. I don't think I can access any other mail, so I think we are fine here. Look, there's a blueprint thing, huh? Okay, so that was interesting. I think we got everything here, so let's continue forward. I don't know where other cases would be. Wait a minute. Nope. I don't know what other documents I might need to take a look at. I think there was something in the security room. Oh, wait. You know what? We're gonna walk back to the security room. I'm gonna see if the scribbled note here can be examined with the telescope. Okay. Ooh. Swan song. Swan song. That's the code. Swan song. That's the terminal password. All right, let's go. That was great. That was a good idea for us to go back here and take a look at it. Now let's see what this terminal password is going to give us access to. Log into the network. Hack time, Swan. Swan song. Oh, I totally spelled that wrong. Swan song. Oh, a song. This is why I never beat the typer game. Bloody typer. Swan song. There. Password accepted. Connecting to network. Yeah, these thin min bytes. Pretty good. Okay, here we go. Staff services. Punch in, punch out. Staff announcements. Request schedule change. Special orders. Punch in, punch out. Temporary disabled. All work has been As of November 4, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly and all domestics have been placed on extended paid leave according to the instructions left by the old man himself. Oh, that's so cute. Staff announcement Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. Ooh. If you'd like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissaries now take special orders for all members of the staff. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh. Let's try something we haven't had. Let's do running shoes. I bet that allows us to walk further with less steps used. Okay. Can't place another special order. That makes sense. Let's see what the remote terminal access does. It's possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the state using RTA. Click the remote. So we have the office space. No other terminals are currently connected. We have office, laboratory, and shelter. Now we know that the office, laboratory, and now we know the office, laboratory, and shelter are area. Have that. Electronic mail. The permissions do not allow for access to mail account currently can only be accessed by the office. So we're gonna have to access the office room. Do that. Data transfer from Sync are not currently available. Okay. Glossary of terms. Ooh. Joining. Rooms are considered joined if they are connected to each other via a doorway. Dead end is any room lacking a second doorway. If a room ever has additional doorway, it is not considered dead end, even if those doorways are blocked. And occasionally, you may find piles of dirt on these sites. These dig spots are often found in green rooms, can be dug up with a shovel, and may contain hidden items. The directory contains detailed information for all the rooms on the estate that you have drafted. You may access the directory at any time from the system menu or by pressing R. Occasionally, you may find piles of dirt on the estate. These are dig spots I've already found. Dirigiblocks. In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigiblocks. The dismay of board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working state order for the last several years. Though the game is currently not accessible, it is scheduled to be added in a future patch. Oh, I wonder if they're going to add that in. Oh, that's cool. One of the most common types of bedrooms. Bedrooms are typically used for resting and regaining steps and are identifiable by the violet borders of their floor plan. Call it a day. You may call it a day at any time. This will end the current day and reset the rooms on your estate, your inventory, and your steps. When you run out of steps, you will be forced to call it a day. The color of a floor plan will usually indicate the type of room. Violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, for green rooms, yellow for shops, and red for red rooms. Boink. Draft pool. The draft pool is the total collection of currently available floor plans from which 3 are drawn at the beginning of each draft. Drawing is the initial pulling of the 3 floor plans from the draft pool at the beginning of drafting. To illustrate the difference between drawing and drafting, remember that 3 floor plans are drawn, but only 1 is drafted. Alright, I think that's there's a lot of words here. Really. Turn a log out. That was interesting. That was I think that was kind of worth it. Well, that. Yeah, let's, you know what, while we're here, let's go over to the den and see if we can open this door. Parlor. I really don't want to use this, but we're gonna have to. Also, I could unlock this, but that puts us at risk of not being able to access these doors in case they're locked. So let's take a look to see if these require... Okay, that's a... Okay. Okay, so we were able to get here. Ooh, laboratory, laundry room, dark room. Dark room would be best because it gives us access to both down and up. Laundry room, I'd be interested to see what launder currency does. Laboratory is good because that, I believe laboratory has the other computer. Let's go into laboratory. It's been a while. Let's go into laboratory and let's see if we can access this one. Oh, I turned the power off. Right. Bedroom. Even better. Okay, I don't have any gems, so I can't access that. Let's do bedroom so that we can get even more steps in. All right, so +5 for nursery, and then +2 for walking into here, and +5 for a sleeping thing. Nice. So we've already recovered our health or our steps all the way back to 50. Wonderful. And we get another key. Yeah, great. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so I would like to get a room that accesses the... Oh, I can't. I would... Okay, I think I'm going to have to do pantry for this one because it does allow us to continue walking up north. Before I go into the pantry, I'm going to go back down to the laboratory. Unfortunately, it does lock us out from doing anything else, but whatever. Like, we can't go up north from the laboratory, which was kind of a waste at that point for this door, but I mean, we can keep going north from the room I just... the hallway. I typically work over at Cinco Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. The past 3 days, I've been unable to find a laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical? And if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way. The doors worked, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from cell technicians would be much appreciated. Kimberly Tom. That seems like a pain to have to try and navigate your way all the way here every single time. And here is the other computer terminal. I'm going to take a quick look, see if there's anything useful in any of these spots. Look. Ooh, periodic table. Periodic table of elements. Wait, look. It's missing. There's missing 2 elements. And now I did study the periodic tables of elements and such. I don't remember. Wait, no, I think that's normal, right? That is normal that these are not here, I think. I don't know. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point at 0.1 to 0.5 ppt. Room temperature, complete thaw. Here we go. Cooler is unaffected. Complete thaw. Cooler is affected. Melting point. Ice. Okay. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure at 93 kilopascals or something. In Mount Holly freezer. Lab technicians. Alright, thank you, Randolph. Look, waves. I know all that. I know those waves. I can hear sounds happening. Oh. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed by the security terminal, which is false. Electronic mail can only be accessed by the office terminal. Oh, here it is. Periodic elements of tables. Okay, and that looks like some type of code to here. Okay. All right, so we're going to reference both of them. Be a little tricky. So 3, 8, 12, 2, 9, 11, 5, 10, 6, 4, 7, 1. But also, I think there needs to be some type of code. Tell me. Oh, I know what that is. I just don't remember what it is. I think it's like probabilities. No, I don't think that's... Is it probabilities? I don't remember. Anyways. Table of elements. So I imagine that each of them is associated to these letters, right? Periodic table of elements. Each of them are associated to a letter. But why does that matter? 3, 8, 12. 3 is H. Let me actually write. Eight. Hey, Gaming Said, welcome. Thanks for following. Welcome, welcome. This is my first time playing through this game, so we are getting it. N-E. N-E. What is that? H. F. H. All right, let's take a look here. We have 8, 3, 8, 12. Again, I imagine that there's some type of... Oh, this machine requires additional power pipes from the boiler room. Probably means we're going to need to get to the boiler room if we're going to be powering this up. So we probably don't have to worry too much about this on how we're going to be setting the things here. Let's look at what number 2 is. Left and down from them. That's S. 2 is an S. We're going to have to remember this when we come back into this room. Anyways. yeah, let's access this terminal, which is the big reason why I wanted to come here anyways. Laboratory. Ooh, okay, excellent. Pause experiment. Experiments setup. In the laboratory, you're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. What? What? Continue with experiment. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, spread dirt on a driveway. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. That is actually very OP, but we haven't seen a lot of trunks. Whenever you draft a shop room, gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 gold randomly. I don't really draft hallways from hallways. I think the most thing I'll probably do is draft a shop. So let's do that. We're gonna draft a shop, and each time we do that, let's see how many red rooms do we have. How many red rooms? We only have 1, so I don't think using a red room is going to help us much. So experiment setup, we are going to continue with the experiment. Whenever you draft a room, I'm going to do spread dirt on the driveway. I don't have a shovel, so let's just do this. Combine. You want to create? Let's start the experiment. Press enter. Experiment has been started. Research logs. No experiments found. Okay, let's look at the login to network. It is Swan Song. Password is Swan Song. Let's also write that down. Terminal password. What? Is it a different network here? Nope, we got it. Connecting to network. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna eat more mint chips here. Oh. This way you can access their special, unique, like, abilities without going to them. We don't need to access them. Let's continue. Oh, nice. Experiment number 1, untested. So we're pretty much done here at the laboratory area. We're going to move ourselves up over to the pantry and then continue on northwards. I know that Nook, I don't think it required a key. But I came back, so we're going to keep going up on north with the pantry. So we're going to go over to passageway and then up north to bedroom and back into passageway, bedroom, +2 for it being a resting spot, and then pantry. So this is our first time going into the pantry this time around. So we got an apple, we got a couple of coins here. Let's see. Yeah. All right, that's it. So we're going to keep moving on. Oh, and it's a locked door. Unfortunately, we really need to continue moving forward. So we're going to have to use one of our keys to unlock this door. And let's see what we got. We don't have any gems, so we can't get the observatory. I really don't want to use the lavatory because it's going to stop us from moving forward. We are going to have to use the parlor here. And we are encountering another puzzle. And remember, in this puzzle, there is 1 truth, 1 lie. Or sorry, at least 1 truth, at least 1 lie. And the gem boxes are only in one of the boxes. So let's see. This is a black box. That is a lie. This is the black box. That is also a lie, which means this last one is true. The black box is not empty. If it's not empty, that means the gems are in here. And there we go. Yep. We're getting pretty good at this. I like that the boxes change what the messages say, but the games are all the same. So once you understand the game, the first time might take a little while to get it, but then after that, like, we can just go in without having to read the instructions here. Courtyard. I really like the courtyard. Oh, we can actually access it now that we have the gems. Lavatory and bunk room would be terrible because we don't have, it won't give us access to any more rooms. So we actually really have to use the courtyard in this case. But it's fortunate because it does give us a path north. Unfortunately, I don't have a shovel, so we can't go to that. We're going to need to use a, oh, and there's 2 of them too. We're going to need to use a closet. Let's see if we can go into the here. See what they have here. Lavatory. We could get into this observatory, but I'm going to use this dining room so that we can continue moving to the left. Let's see if we can get all the way back over to the Nook. Well, I know last time we got the lavatory or the dining room, but we weren't able to come back here. We didn't reach level or rank 8. This is rank 6, 7, and 8. So this is 8. Once we can get here, then we can make our way back into the dining room. This is a locked door. Let's hold off on that for now. And we are able to get into here. Boudoir. I really like the idea of going into the dark room. But it does block us out from the courtyard. Boudoir also does that too. So let's go into the dark room. All right, we'll come back. If we really need to, we'll come back down here. This is rank 7, so I'd really like to go north one more. Oh, there was a note here, I think. So we can't look at anything in here, I think, until we can get like a flashlight. So maybe that's what we're missing. So let's see if we can go up north one more. Oh, it requires a lock. Now, we don't need to open it just yet. I think dining room would just give us food that allow us to give us more steps. But if we can't, yeah, it's also locked. We're going to have to make a choice here. I think we're going to go north. We're going to go north. At least we'll be able to open up the, we'll be able to get the dining room in this case. And all right, let's just use. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Antechamber? Does it give us access to... Oh, we got the rumpus room. Nice. We got plus 8 coins. Now, before we walk into this, I don't remember. Is courtyard... I didn't try the courtyard. So, I think I'm going to go down here. Go back into... Actually, we'll go into rumpus room. We have a lot of steps. We can handle this. Wow. Okay, this is our first time entering the rumpus room. Let's see what kind of things we have access here. We got 8 coins, which is wonderful. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. 8 coins, which is wonderful. So we're at a total of 16 coins now. Ooh, Alzera. Okay, do we have to use a coin? Yep, we got to insert a coin. That's okay by me. What kind of fortune are we going to get?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by Rogue Moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, I was not expecting that at all. Oh, geez. Okay, let's write that down. I don't know if this is getting red cat tied to red flag, moon door no key. I don't remember everything. Moon door no key. I was not jeez, that threw me off real hard. It was not Whew, okay. Let's keep it going. I feel the coin drop. That was crazy. All right. Anything else? Can you get a little cup of water, please? I'm a little thirsty. All right, so I think that's it. This is the antechamber, and I can't access it. So I wonder if you need doors on all sides to open the antechamber. From this route, the route meaning the room before, all signs and paths point toward the ambulance. This mysterious sealed room resting on 9th rank may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. So you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and the room 46. So I'm imagining to get into here, and look, I think that's a moon door. To get into here, you probably have to get doors on both sides. Unfortunately, with the rumpus room, we can't get in here. But once we get another key, we might be able to go back into the dark room and go up from here. For now, let's go into the courtyard and see if we can keep moving forward. I don't know if I need a flashlight. Okay. So, can I go here or was it locked? It's locked. Okay. And I can't access it because we have no more keys right now. So let's go here and we're going to go north. Excellent. I hate this. This is terrible. We can't get anywhere, actually. Man. Well, that's a lost cause there. Let's just go into the boudoir and see if there's anything that we can gain. Oh, it's a bedroom. Nice. All right, so we do gain steps, which is good because we're gonna have to walk all the way back. Oh, there's a photo here. Hey, a safe. That's a safe. Anything else? Nope, that's all. Yeah, there's a safe in here. Oh wait, it's a safe. What? Oh, because if you look at here, you can see behind this is the safe. I don't. I guess that doesn't make sense. But anyways, here it is. Here's the safe, and the safe code is not 9083. Yeah, I don't know what the safe code's. It's not 9083. Because that's one of the red notes that we had. Okay, well, that's interesting. Now we know that the safe is located here. Let's go back down. This door is locked, I believe, and I believe this door is also locked. So let's go down this way. We're going to navigate all the way back over to the nook, and hopefully that door isn't locked. So go down to the courtyard. We're going to go take a left here, take a right here, go through the parlor, pantry, go into the bedroom again, out this way, right. We're going to go all the way down until we get to the west wing. And we're going to go north up here, and let's hope this door's unlocked. And we didn't even get to open the trunk. We had so many steps left. Well, I think we still did pretty well for day number 2. Yeah, I think we did pretty well for day number 2. But we're going to have to call it a day for this day number 2. Because we can't get into any other rooms. So this was the first time we were able to reach the antechamber. Oh, I wanted to go into the dining room. You know what? We reached it. Let's go see what the dining room has to offer for us, right? So let's just go. We have a lot of steps left. There's nothing else we can really do here. We're going to move forward. We're going to take a left. Yeah, there's the laboratory. I didn't get into the boiler room, so we can't use the machine or whatever it was. Yep, we're going to continue here into the courtyard, and we're going to go into the dining room. And here is meat. Yum, 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 yum. That looks delicious. The porterhouse steak. Wow. A delightfully expensive steak cut, bone-in and extra marbled for maximum tenderness. A perfect dish for those who love extravagance. Plus 20 steps. Plus an additional 10 if you have a showroom in your house. Fortunately, I don't, and I'm just going to eat it. We can't save it, so... Wow, we have so many steps. Pretty sure this room was locked. Alright, well, that's it. We're calling it a day. Ordinary villa. We did get to rank 9. Items found was 3. New rooms was 5. Nice. E3. All right, let's do this. Day 3. So we went left, right. We went left and right. Let's go forward. Let's just go straight forward. Seems very dangerous. Oh, storeroom. You know what? Closet. Let's do closet. See what we got. We got a dice for reroll. Nice, and sleeping mask. Perfect. Gonna promote sleep. I'm always an advocate for sleep. Den is great. It's going to give us access to all 3 or both locations, east and to north, and we're able to get a gem. So let's move into the corner room, see what we got here. We have a nook. Ooh, code check. Check 1 item, retrieve it in another. Hey, what? That is actually really cool. We're going to go ahead with a nook so that we can get a key. I know if we do the puzzle, we can get 2 diamonds. We already have a diamond with us right now, so I think we can hold off on that. Noteworthy. Yep. Doing pretty good right now. We could do bedrooms to swing back over to the thing, and we'll also get 5 initial steps because we have the sleeping mask. Go. Okay, nothing else in here. Let's see what is here. This is also leading into the den. Oh man, okay. Because I want to give access. I want the den to send us back up for a reason, but utility clause would be great. I really. You know what? No, I'm gonna save the dice for later. We're gonna give ourselves access to the utility closet. We're gonna turn off the keycard entry system. We're gonna turn on the garage. We're going to just turn all these on, and it goes like this. There we go. All right. We're gonna have to trace ourselves back down, and hopefully I am very much hoping that this entrance hall does not mess with us and give us something to continue on moving as well. So spare room, parlor, and nursery, that is kind of rough. Let's go with the parlor. We can get 2 gems in this case. Okay, so the gems are on the floor. That's a lie. I don't see the gems on the floor. The gems are in this box. Okay, the gems are on the desk. Well, the gems aren't on the desk, so yeah, only 1 box has a prize within. These 2 must be lies, so this has to be it. Yep, there we go. All right, so we have access to this northern room. Security would be great because actually, it doesn't matter. Commissary would lock us out. Let's just do hallway. We don't really need to go into the security right now, other than to change the doors in West Wing are more likely to be locked. That's false because that's a red card. Oh man, this is rough. Okay. If we do storeroom, we're locked out. We can't do anything else. We could spend a gem to go into the observatory, or we could use chapel. We're going to use chapel so that way, even though, well, I mean, we have no money, so it's not going to stop us. Okay. We have access to this room, which is the southern room. Let's just see what it is. Give us a closet box coat check. Nice. Ooh, guest bedroom will be giving us more steps, or we could get a coat check. I think I'm going to do a coat check. I don't have anything to check in right now. I don't have an item to check in other than sleeping mask. You know what? Maybe we could. No, we'll come back. We'll come back for coat check. I think if anything, something important like a shovel would be really good. We can get greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Veranda would be great, but I don't really want to spend that much. So let's go into hall here. It's going to give us access to both the right and the top side. So let's continue on to this rank, see what we can get here. Passageway would be great. I guess so. No, let's just keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Let's see. Give us something good. Something good. And can't do kitchen because we're not going back down. Dining room would be great, actually. Let's do dining room. We're gonna have access going to go to the north and over to the east. Continuing on our east journey here. Let's see. We got next. Okay, dark room. Yeah, we're gonna have to do dark room because storeroom. Well, we don't have to do dark room. We could do storeroom. Grab items. We have a room up north for a dining hall and a room for the west wing hall. We have one key that gives us the ability to at least open one of them if it is locked. I'm going to use storeroom because then we'll have two. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. That is a lock. And yeah, okay. So we have to go back. Let's see what the northern door for dining hall is going. Pantry swings us over to the right. Guest bedroom is going to lock us out but give us more steps. We don't really need that right now. Guest spare room will send us up more north. Will continue sending us north. But I have a feeling about pantry. Let's do pantry. Now, we have the option. We can either go back to the west wing hall or continue on with pantry. Let's pantry. Let's see what we got here. We got a couple more coins here. We got an apple that recovers 2 more steps, and the door's locked. So let's open this door. We do want to continue moving forward with this. We spent the money on it. Might as well. And that was a bad choice because we got the dark room. It is dark in here. There are papers and stuff, but I can't look at anything. I think I need a flashlight for that. There's only one way we can go. And yes, okay. I don't want to spend a gem, but I also don't know. Let's not spend a gem. I don't really want to risk it. Oh, nice. Oh, excellent choice. We got the East Wing Hall. That means we're able to go south as well. Let's open up this door here. The courtyard would require us to have... Ooh. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. That's... courtyard, the doors won't really help us go anywhere else. Lavatory, I haven't found anything useful in that. Let's choose secret passage. I really want to see what happens. Oh, we get to choose a door color. Oh, man. Okay. Key to the bedroom, green thumb, the halls of holly, gold sink. I forgot what gold does. You know what? Let's try it. I think that was just a hallway. I think... Oh no, I messed up. This secret passage, the door, the room after this is what you're looking for. But I locked it out. Oh man, that was a terrible choice on my part. Oof. Man, all right. Well, let's see what we got here. Yeah, so if bedroom was not there, that would have led us there. So now we know that that's how the passage is going. We can use kitchen and continue left, or we can use spare room to continue forward. I don't really want. Let's see what spare rooms go. We do still have the west wing hall all the way over there, but it is going to be a little bit of a walk for us. We got to be careful with that. You're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. We still don't have a shovel, and I don't think that room leads us out to anywhere. We're gonna have to use this one. Unfortunately, we don't know what the combo is yet for the safe. We did get 5 more steps though, so that's nice. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for that safe combo. Let's see. Ooh, we could. Okay. Ooh, wine cellar. But it doesn't lead us anywhere. So we could either do the commissary to move up north, or we could use passageway, which I think we will. It is going to use 2 gems of ours, but we'll be able to access north, west, and south passages. And they're all just doors. So that it requires a key. We're going to hold off from doing that just yet. That is... Okay, that's open. Ooh, lose half of your steps? Oh, man. Okay. Not quite ready to do that just yet. Laundry room is going to let us out. I'm going to hold off from going in there. Oh no, it spends it when we open the door, not when we walked in. All right, well, since let's just Okay, both of them are locked. We're gonna hold off from using our last key here. Let's go see what this weight room has to offer for us. Especially since we just used so much of our steps here. I don't see anything of our use. Okay, well, fortunately, it is a room that opens up all four. So let's see. That's locked. That's open. Excellent. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all three of your potential. You will no longer be able to see all three of your potential floor plans. What? Why would you do that? Oh, look. Okay, furnace, you'll be able to likely to draw red. Okay, so I wonder if furnace is the same as boiler room. Let's find out. Our first time into this room, so see what we got here. Oh, there's a dirt spot here, and that's pretty much it. Wow, great. Okay. All right, let's hope this room is open for us. It is open. Great. Ooh, it is getting hot. Oh, man. Whenever you enter gymnasium, lose 2 steps. Maid's chamber will send us north. I want to continue giving us opportunities to get more room, so let's just... We're going to run out of steps really fast. We are going to have to use this key at some point in time. There's nothing in this room that's going to give us access to anything. What is this? Does this mean a red room? No, it's locked. Okay. That's also locked. Wow, all the rooms are locked. Okay, go down the passageway, see if... I think the passageway also was locked. I think these were both locked. That's locked. That's locked. Okay, let's go this way. And we used our last key here. Oh, we have security room, which would give us not access to the gymnasium, but that was locked anyway, so that's whatever. But it'll still give us 2 more rooms to go into. So let's do that. Let's hope this is... Let's also turn off the terminals. No, I turned off the power, so we don't need to do that. Turn off the power with the circuit breaker. So we can continue moving on. That's locked. Great. Don't be locked. Oh, okay. Oh, aquarium is every... What? Oh, we ran out of gems. Okay. That is cool. Really cool. Wish we could get it. Okay, we're gonna have to use archives because we don't have a gem for commissary, so. Wow. Okay. What this room is. This is our first time in the archive. Locked. What is this? Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, has been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with her family. That was 85. Now in 86, Swimbird author never considered herself success. By Gail Hermes. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. So as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. That's funny. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by many of the pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Wow. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Question what? Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of the 36 names that appeared on a leaked dossier, named them as a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Whoa. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed that by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has passed referred to her as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from publisher this week. Manning and White at press function was seen at the corner suspicious bag under waved down a local. This is third major years 10 spears charged by the crown minister. All begins. No traces discovered of Cinca Harris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. An out-of-character incident, as we are seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the Royal Capital offense, closed exhibits, blah blah blah. Said they were alerted in the middle of the night, reported several mass computers. Blah. Official registry listers announced among priceless renowned ruby crown of Orient Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to historic value. These rumors are true. The evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Let's see. What do we got here? Box? Thingy? Go up? Can I look at any of this? Nope. 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 Can I open any of these? Nope. Access any of this? Nope. Can I go up the ladder? Okay, I can at least get to this door. Archive floor plan. We gotta do this. Oh, it's a bedroom. Oh, guest bedroom. I mean, that's fine because it is locked down here, so whatever. We'll get 15. Sleep mask. Oh, look, keys. To where? Car keys. Bare set of car keys. This is a car? Huh. Alright, let's continue moving this way. Security door, gymnasium, and archives room. I think they're all locked. So, I think they're all locked. I want to say these two are also locked. So, the only thing we can do is to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the West Wing Hall. We're going to have not too many steps left over from here. Let's check one last time. Is this room locked? And it is locked. Yep, it's locked. So we're going to have to keep going forward. Go to the boudoir. Go into the spare room. Go into East Wing Hall and then go into the dark room. Going into the dark room here. You want to go through the pantry. Into the dining hall. Oh, hey, you know what? Perfect. I was getting a little hungry here. Country stew pie. Boiled chuck stew layered and then baked to perfection. Topped with a mashed potato parmesan cheese crust. Plus 20 steps. And if you have a boiler room in your house. Now, we have a furnace. I don't think that's a boiler room. So, I doubt that's... Plus 20. Yeah, that's not... That doesn't... Considered. That's a furnace. So, furnace is a red room. Alright, anyways, we want to continue going west. And then we want to move up north. There is the coat check there, so we can always... Ooh, okay. The garage! Oh, we don't have any gems. All right, let's use the archive floor plan. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a billiards room. Okay. Which will give us access to a puzzle piece. I'm going to go down to the coat check. I'm going to drop off the sleeping mask. I don't, you know what? I don't want to use up money like that. So let's do that as our last step here. Oh, I think this is going to give us keys. Okay. So, which is perfect because that's what we were struggling with. We couldn't get into the keys. Let's see. So our number starting off is 5. Okay. So 5 plus 6 is 11 plus 3 is 14. 11 plus 3 is 14 minus 6 is 8. 20 minus 18 is 2 times 6 is 12. I think it's a multiple. Yep. 8 minus 1 is 7 times 2 is 14. There we go. Man. Yeah, see, I really enjoy that. The puzzles, they do change with their numbers and such. Let's do archive. Oh, it's the maze room. Okay. Maze chamber, and it does send us up north, so that's good. We won't get stuck going back downwards. Downward. Can I pick up anything? Please don't be locked. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be locked for? So this would give us access into the archives and to the left. Combine inventory to create new items. I don't have anything to make. This would require a gem, which we don't have. I'm going to go with workshop because we haven't had access to it. So here we go. Cool. All right. Ooh, look at this. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought to spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10 often lost. Among the bold words spoken soft, the note is read, the letter is not. Note is read, the letter is not. One, huh? Okay. We got a broken lever. Could be used to prove useful. I assume this lever is going to be crafted into something that the boiler room would use. Oh, here we go. Combine inventory to create new items. Okay, sleeping mask. That does not work. All right. The true box does not always contain the prize. What? That's true. That's true. It doesn't always contain the prize. Well, that's a 1. A message read. A message read is often lost. Among the bold words. Among the bold words, spoken soft, the note is read, the letter is not. The note is red. I don't know. All right, continue. So this is a room moving up north. Don't. Yes. Whoa! Vault is 3 gems. We have none, so we have to use the. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, 2 bananas. We're surprisingly getting a lot of energy. It's a hamster. Hello. Oh my god, they just leave you here? How do you get food? How are you surviving? Who's like refilling your water? Oh my gosh. Like everyone like got fired. How are you taken care of? So sad. Today is a good day because Simon's at camp and he is not as much fun. Oh, gee. I will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as fun as they told me. But today will be a good day because at camp. That's a poem. That's such a funny. Herbie is mean and really stupid. And today is a good day because I threw away his. Oh my god. I also had more fun at camp than he had in his entire life. Oh, jeez. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Wow, Simon's mean. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. Honestly, I have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would have had rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home. Damn, he just kept the book that long? Jeez. Eenie. Wait, Simon? It can't be this character. Pretty sure his name's... like a lock stuff there. Okay, I think that's it for this room. Man, did they just leave that hamster here? It's so sad. Can I like take him with? All right, well, that doesn't help. And I unintentionally pretty much locked ourselves out. We got to go all the... oh my god, we got to go all the way back. We got to go all the way back. We got to go all the way back to gymnasium or weight room and then try and access one of these two. We do have a key and we have a rolling dice so we could re-roll ourselves if need be. Yep, okay. So workshop, mage chamber, billiard room, west wing hall, corridor, dining room, pantry, dark room, east wing hall, spare room, boy door, passageway, weight room, and then we're just... don't have anything to combine with that combination, or the coat check would it... wait, the coat check. We're going to go into the coat check and I'm going to drop off the broken lever. Okay. Broken lever has been checked. You can treat this item on any day you have a coat check in your house. You've already have an item checked here. Please retrieve it before checking in. So I think checking in that lever would probably be better than checking in car keys, but I could be wrong here. I hope. Although I did have the ability to get to the garage, I think, in this round. North, the boudoir, passage. Room. We're gonna go north to the weight room. Now we have to decide, do we want to take this room? Let's go this. We'll have 1 and 2. We have 1 and 2. I think that would be a much better use. Chance. We still don't have any gems to make an aquarium. I'm so sad. Okay. We could go to the mailroom and then call it a day here. We could use the archive floor plan, but I think mailroom would probably be better. Or we could redraw. Let's redraw. We're gonna use it. Okay. Ooh, freezer. Freezes your accounts. Money and gem amounts will not reset at the end. Not be adjusted tomorrow. Ooh. Okay, unfortunately we can't use wine cellar and that, but hey, we get to save 3 gold, so that's cool. Ooh, a key. Oh, a key. Ooh, a thingy. I wonder if this means I need to increase the furnace. Oh, there's like stuff in here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here, actually. Huh. Well. Wait, is the temperature going up? Do I just have to wait here? Because I have the furnace set up. So maybe I can just wait here and grab this. Maybe the temperature will go high enough to melt the ice. And then I can make a run for it. Yeah, yeah, things are melting. Let's go. Let's go. I can't pick up this thing, wherever this thing is. Oh, this opened up. What is this? Upgrade disc? Floor plan upgrade disc? Insert into one of the estate terminals, permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. What? What does it say? The network servers are finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto off of each drive. Last few days we've been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a few short breaks from gardening to help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least he could. Since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we were going to store the 2 unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. They should serve as readily accessible replacements should any of the primary consoles fail. Denny Ravane, admin key, Revad with a capital D. Hey, it's Denny Ravane guy. We remember reading about him. Oh, here's the 2 servers. Wait, look at these. Look at the way they're written. I wonder if that's intentional. I don't know. Oh, I don't think the temperature's going up anymore. I think maybe if I could get the boiler room on, then the temperature will be able to melt, like turn off this freezer. Although there was that note that talked about the freezer, and it said the freezer was unaffected. So maybe, wait, was there a power for the freezer? Like, could we have turned the freezer off with the power room? Oh. Anyways. Nice. So we got 1 key. And that 1 key can be used on the other side of the weight room, which is perfect because we kind of just don't have any. I also don't have a shovel. Yep. Our last key. Last chance for anything interesting. I wish we could use it. I want to see what the aquarium's. We can't even use the archive floor plans because it requires a gem. All right, I guess the last room is going to be a lavatory. There's nothing in here. Right? Yep, there's nothing here. Well, I think that is it for this day as well. All rooms have been looked into. I can't seem to go anywhere. Oh, wait. We have the upgrade disc. Right, so we want to go to the estate terminal. The closest estate terminal is going to be the security room, so let's go there. Weight room, we're going to go south, and then we're going to go west. That should get us into the security room, yep. And we want to go into the terminal here. Welcome to the terminal. We're going to log into the network. We are going to use this password. Incorrect. Okay, let's use the other password. Swan Song. Password accepted. Connecting to network. Data transfer? Wait, what? Currently not available. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? Insert. Wait. Oh, here. Wait. What am I inserting into? Oh. Huh. Floor plan upgrade program. Scanning disk. Choo 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 choo. Oh, you're gonna give me an upgrade for that one? Oh, okay. Well, door upgrade has been found. Data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgrade floor plans. Do it. Select a floor plan upgrades. Floor plan to upgrade this room. Okay, we get a diamond. We get 2 dice rolls, or we get 3. I'm going to choose 2 dice rolls. Yeah, let's do that. Upgrade. Yes. Let's go. Nice. Day 3, I think that turned out very well, actually. So let us call this a day as well. Oh, and stars look like it's actually consistent. It saves over time. So we can get the observatories and get more stars. All of day. With the exception of your frozen assets. Yep. See what we got. Scarlet Inn of the Dead. Oh, 11 dead-end rooms. That's so funny. And it's a lot of red rooms. Okay, 8 red rooms, 6 bedrooms. Steps taken 77. Items found 5. New rooms 8. Wow.